The NFL draft is just a few days away. Let's go ahead and redraft the first round of the 2008 draft class. Starting off at first overall, the Dolphins would go Jake Long, who wasn't bad, but he also was not good. He's far from the worst first overall pick of all time, but also he left a lot to be desired. If you're picking first overall, you have to have at the very least Hall of Fame aspirations for that player. That way, they at least get close to it. Jake Long's not close to the Hall of Fame. And when you have a chance to get a franchise quarterback, you go ahead and do it, especially when that franchise quarterback is a Super Bowl MVP. The Dolphins still had Chad Pennington, who actually played okay, but then the next year he was going to bottom out anyway, so you're going to take another decade with a franchise quarterback all day, every day. Who knows, maybe you're able to trade Chad Pennington and get something back in return. Number 2 overall, similar thing with the Rams. Chris Long was a good player, not a great player, and you have a chance to go grab a franchise quarterback for the next decade. Mark Bulger, similar story to Chad Pennington. He has 1 year left. He can be the mentor backup. Matt Ryan comes in and starts right away. All right, now things get interesting. At number 3, the Falcons, they can't draft a quarterback. And I don't even know the next quarterback available would be. Nobody worth mentioning. Calais Campbell, though, when it's all said and done, he might be the only guy in this draft class in the Hall of Fame. We'll see as we continue through this redraft. Calais Campbell still playing in 2025. That's ridiculous. He would end up being a Falcon anyway. Let's go ahead and make him a cornerstone of the franchise. You have John Abraham there. This could be a very fun defensive line. At 4, the Raiders, Dwayne Brown does have a Hall of Fame chance. I don't know how good it is. It's hard for a lineman to get in, but perennial Pro Bowler and a left tackle. You guys know the importance of having a left tackle. I almost said Vegas. Oakland gladly takes Dwayne Brown. 5, this Chiefs team was actually kind of intriguing. You have Patrick Surtain Sr., you have Jared Allen, who's still there. There are some guys. Let's go ahead and add Aqib Talib. You also do have Mike Vrabel there as well. At 6, this is the Brett Favre year. Brett Favre's going to get a playmaker in Deshaun Jackson to go with Lavernius Coles. I love this. Deshaun Jackson, another guy, kind of fringe Hall of Famer. The numbers are a lot better than what people would realize. At 7, this is where Chris Long's going to end up going. At 8, let's go ahead and get David Garrard, a number 1 wide receiver, and Jordy Nelson. At 9, the Bengals gladly take an edge rusher. They would end up with Michael Johnson this year. Cliff Averill, a clear upgrade. There's some options for the Patriots at 10. You could go a running back. Matt Forte or Jamal Charles would be amazing. This was obviously the year that Matt Castle played a majority of the year because Brady tore his ACL week 1. We're going to keep things the same here and go Patriots legend Gerard Mayo. At 11, the Bills are going to happily take Josh Sitton. He can join an offensive line that already has Jason Peters. Let's keep the run on tackles. Ryan Clady goes to the Broncos just like he did in